More than ever before, it's extremely important that we know how to hear one voice louder than all of the other voices in our head. So I want to challenge you to do something. I want to challenge you to go on a fast, not a fast of food, but a fast of negativity. Fast negativity. Get off of the apps, get off of the emails, get off the YouTube channels, anything that's sending a negative message in your mind. Fast it. Just try it for a week, maybe 2 weeks. One of the reasons you need to do this is because in all the voices in your head, it's very difficult to hear the one voice that is the commander in chief, Jesus Christ. You can't let his voice get silenced by all of the other voices echoing around in your head. Many years ago, I was preaching to the military, and one of the gentlemen that came up to me said he was a drill sergeant. Well, my only experiences with drill sergeants was basically on TV, watching them shout and yell and get in the faces of these young recruits, just so close to their face and yelling at them. And so I asked him, I said, "Well, I'm a little bit surprised to see you in church." He said, "Well, why is that?" And I told him that was the reason. You guys are always screaming and yelling and intimidating these young recruits. He said, "Do you know why we do that?" I said, "No, I have no idea." He said, "We do that to train their ear to hear one voice in the midst of chaos." He said, "When these young men get on a battlefield, there's going to be bombs and, you know, guns going off, people screaming, yelling. And if they can't hear one voice above all other voices, it could mean the difference in life and death. The reason we do this is to train them how to hear the voice of their commanding officer. The only way that we're going to hear the voice of Jesus right now is to get all these other voices out of our head. You're dealing with fear if three things are missing, because the Bible says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So ask yourself this question to see if you need to go on this fast. Do you feel powerless? Do you feel loveless? Do you feel like you don't have a sound mind? If so, all of those are indicators that fear is stronger than faith, because faith has hope. And the faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when you have faith, you have hope. When you have no faith, you have hopelessness. So if you're feeling hopeless and fearful, you can change that, but you have to hear that voice to change it. So I want to encourage you to go on a fast of negativity. Just don't listen to it. Take a week off, take 2 weeks off. Don't open those emails. Don't follow those people on Facebook. If you have to go on a complete social media fast, maybe that's what you need to do. Clear your head, go on a walk with God. He wants to hear you. He wants to hear you, and he wants you to hear him. Maybe it's time to just go back to something as simple as prayer. And when you pray, don't do all the talking, do a lot of the listening. God has something he wants to say. God is speaking clearly, and he's speaking loudly. Can you hear him? That's a very important question. God bless you.